For the 10th storyteller of the night, none other than Maxie. Woo!
Thanks. So September 1980, I started college as a freshman in Buffalo, New York. And I gotta tell y'all, I was quite popular then. I was so popular as a first semester freshman in college that one of my friends, Sandy, she had her cousin Kim come to visit her one weekend, and everybody Kim met, like say she would introduce her to Mike, say, hey Kim, this is Mike. She would meet Mike, hey Mike, how you doing? Mike would go, but have you met Maxie? So by the time I met her, she was all eyes wide open and all excited, and she was like, everybody I met was like, did you meet this guy, Maxie? And I was like, yeah, it's kind of like that, you know? So that was the last time I saw her until about, say, a month later. One Saturday evening, I come back to my dorm room. My roommate was like, Maxie, there's a call for you. A young lady called, says she's at a payphone. I was like, really? Who? He said, somebody named Kim. I was like, Kim? I don't know no Kim who would be at a payphone. So I called the number. I was like, yeah, hello, this is Maxie. Hey, Maxie, this is Kim. Remember me, Sandy's cousin? You met me? I was like, yeah, what's going on? She said, well, listen, I got a problem. I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm at the Greyhound station right now, and my cousin Sandy didn't come to pick me up. She was supposed to have been here to pick me up. I have no idea where she is. I couldn't reach her, and yours was the only name I could remember on the campus. So I had them direct me to you. I was like, all right, so what do you want me to do? Go find Sandy for you? She's like, no, I tried, and everybody tried. She said, could you please come down here and pick me up at the Greyhound station? I was like, do you know where the Greyhound? I didn't have a car, by the way. And I was staying on the campus that was out in the suburbs, which meant that I had to catch the campus bus to the other campus, walk off the campus to catch the city bus all the way downtown on a Saturday night. So I was like, I don't know, why don't I just go try to find Sandy for you? And then I also said, listen, how about this? You get on the city bus, I get on the campus bus, and we'll meet somewhere like halfway. She was like, no, my parents told me, do not leave this Greyhound station unless somebody came to get me. So after I tried to get out of it, I finally was like, I said, all right, I'll be there. I'll come and get you. And I hung up the phone like, shit. I went downstairs to catch the campus bus. Now it's a Saturday night, so these buses run like every hour. So I go downstairs and I'm like, when's the next bus leave? And they're like, oh, it's like another 45 minutes. Damn, man. So I waited for the bus. Somebody's like, Maxie, what are you waiting for the bus for? I'm like, man, I got to go to Greyhound Station to pick up this girl. He's like, man, that was really... No, I don't even know her, man. Can you believe it? So I waited for the bus, and it's a Saturday night, so the bus made every single stop to get to the other campus. I got to the other campus. I had to walk off the campus to go to Main Street and catch the city bus. Now, it's a Saturday night on the city bus in Buffalo. And people on the bus Saturday night, they ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They either coming from a party or they're going to a party, but they ain't really doing shit. So I'm on this bus like, look at these motherfuckers, man. But I'm cursing her out the whole time like, yo, this chick, I don't even know who she, I don't even know her, man. I'm cursing her out the whole time on this bus, right? I'm like, don't she realize I'm busy being popular? So I think I got down to the Greyhound station like 2.5 hours after the phone call, right? Now, by this time, I'm like done. So I'm going to Greyhound station. I'm looking for this girl, and I finally see her. And the moment I laid eyes on her, I saw how damn scared she was. The bus station was filled with freaks. They were just doing all kind of weird stuff. And I totally understood why her parents told her not to leave. I was like, look at these people. What the fuck is it? She was so nervous, but most of all, she was more afraid of how I felt about being inconvenienced. And when I saw her face, I just felt so terrible, so bad for her, that I didn't say anything to her. I didn't like go off like I was planning to go off or nothing like that. I was just like, come on, let's go. And we got on the bus and we headed back uptown, right? Took her to her room, didn't think nothing else of it. The following semester, she started as a student in that school. And she was just someone I knew. I didn't know much about her. I just saw her here and there. And one day she came to me and said, hey, Maxie, my parents would like you to come to our house for Easter weekend. So I was like, for what? Well, I'm going to your parents' house. She said, because they really want to show you how much they appreciate what you did for me that night. Yeah, right? So I was like, nah, I don't really feel like it, man. I don't really feel like taking the bus and doing all that. And I was trying to think of every excuse not to go. I was like, you go. I don't feel like doing it. She's like, no. They said they'll come. If you come, they'll come all the way here and get us and drive us, and they'll bring us back. I was like, damn, okay. I couldn't say no. I had to go, right? So I went. Now, in 2011, which was 30 years after that date, I went to her mother's funeral in Syracuse, New York. And when I went to her mother's funeral, she looked at me. When I arrived, she saw me. She was like, Maxie, I can't believe you made it. I can't believe you're here. And I looked at her and I said, you know what, Kim? That's the exact same thing you said 30 years ago on that Greyhound station. Thank you very much, everybody.